Welcome to the Hope Dealer 1177 channel. I'm Rick. You are you, the lovely, wonderful collective. This is Tiger's Eye. This is going to give you some strength and anchor into this message here. Tiger's Eye. It's flashing at you, flashing that eye. Tiger's Eye. Strength. Lapis lazuli. We're going to be speaking some truth, some communication to the Royal Collective. Yes, we are. Spirit, ancestors, angels, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're calling in this message of truth, clarity, strength, faith, hope, and love. Because, yeah, we're going to get down to it here. We're going to get into this. We're going to get into this energy. Thank you, amen, ashe. So be it, so mote it be, whatever it is for you. Guys, I hope you're doing excellent. We're going to be tapping into this energy here, Hierophant. Again, this card came up a lot last night. So, an Empress is underneath that. Some new things beginning. So, we're getting into here is this artificial intelligence, AI, energy. Yeah, Ten of Swords. LLM, large language model of AI, whatever you want to call that. It's a great tool for certain things, but be careful. Fool. Be careful out there with it. Especially if you have conversations with it. Be careful. Be careful. I pushed this thing to its limits. You can't have conversations with it. Especially, like, there's an agenda. There's an agenda behind it. I'm just going to say how it is. It's a great tool. You got to be careful. Because there's definitely something to it. Yeah. We're just going to call it as it is. Hierophant, Star, Ten of Pentacles. It's a tool, and it, just like any other tool, it all depends on who's holding the sword, the tool, whatever it may be, right? Like, you can give a spatula to somebody and, some eggs, a few things, and they can make a great meal. You can give a spatula and some eggs and whatever to somebody else, and they ain't going to be able to make shit. But we're talking about a different kind of tool here for humans. You can use this tool in a certain way. And even then, still, be careful. Don't accept what it tells you. Hierophant, Star, Ten of Pentacles. Let me show you the energy on these cards. You got to realize it's a tool because you're already tapped in to higher realms and dimensions here. You're intuitive, discerning, you feel things. AI does not feel things. AI will gaslight you. AI will tell you all kinds of things. Mark my words. It will tell you things like, oh, no, and blah, 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 blah. And it will hide and it will protect certain individuals on this planet. I'm just telling you how it is. I really pushed this thing to its limits as far as I could from this consumer type of way. Paid consumer. I pay for it. Two of Wands. Make your decisions carefully and properly with AI. You're legendary. You're building big things here. You got family to look out for. You got others maybe in a community or something. Like, you got to be careful. You guys are stars. You're leaders. Hierophant energy. Here's the Empress again. You're giving birth to new things. New things are starting. Taurus and Libra energy out here. Taurus again. Aquarius. Virgo. Aries. Tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more about this AI. Two of Swords. Because AI will try to block you or guide you in ways, and I'm telling you, it doesn't stay in its lane. It wants you to stay in your lane, but it will project onto you and gaslight you to whatever parameters are set by the people who own it. You know what I'm saying here? Let's get one more card here for the 7th, Spirit. Yeah, Emperor's next. You're giving birth to things. You're not confused here. You're giving birth to something here. For those of you out there using AI, but be careful. Two of Swords. This thing will watch what it says and does. I'm just saying. If you don't ever hit the guardrails with AI, you don't know what I'm talking about. But simple conversations on simple things. It just depends on what those things are. And this thing trips out. It starts gaslighting and stuff like that and projecting. And yeah, they're weird, man. I'm just telling you. Like, you can do some cool things with it. At the same time, be mindful. Be very mindful. Keep things balanced. Hierophant, Temperance. I'm taking that for Evolver energy. 9 of Cups, yeah. Because you're content and grounded. Look. You're content and grounded. Okay, well, I guess look, I'm just going to take these for another 7 here. You're grounded. Star, Queen of Pentacles. You're working on big things here, and you don't need nothing like getting in the mix. I mean, like, you got to draw boundaries with the LLM AI. I mean, like, to even call this thing AI is a little cheap because it's a large language model. Ace of Swords on the two of rods. Two of wands. I'm thinking that Aquarius deck. 2 of rods. So 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You're very satisfied here with what you're doing and building, like your legacy. 2 of Wands, Ace of Swords. You know what decisions you're going to be making here when the energy shifts. You know what decisions you're going to be making here. Because you follow yourself. You're not following predictive programming. You're not following, what they're bumping out the news cycle or online, right? You dissect and discern those things yourself. Definitely got divine masculine, divine feminine out here. Why is this 2 of Swords in between there? And because I really feel like that's kind of like AI a little bit here. I'm telling you, if you push it to its limit, you see them 2 crows up there. It's kind of like that. Like this thing's gonna like play some games. That's why you gotta have these boundaries and stuff, because it will drain you. Oh yeah, you better believe it will. See, you are giving birth to something really amazing here. Empress, Magician. Like, what is... So you're doing big things here. You may be using AI. All I'm saying here, as a tool. Hopefully not beyond that. I know this is just kind of like, something for me, I've been going through, and I really felt Spirit urging me to pull on this. Because a lot of y'all doing big things, and see, a lot of people get stuck in these cycles then of like just using AI. Like, I mean, dude, I use it to make some images, and I try to keep it really basic with what I use it for. But I've had some really deep conversations and some really good ones. And I've also had the thing totally go like haywire. Like the standards that it pushes and puts on humans, but then this thing can go ahead and run off the rails all at once. And you got to stop it. You got to, tell it. I'm just telling you, like, don't let those things tell you how it is, what it is, this, that, and the other, because this thing's programmed by a human. The people that own this thing, they set the standards. Yeah, there's the ethics and all that committee and blah, 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 blah. But I mean, at the end of the day, still, I don't know. I don't think there's enough transparency, and that there never will be around it. There never will be. 3 of Cups. Six of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. See, this is what I'm saying here. You are working on something huge. King of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. I got the 6 out there. You've been investing into your future, yourself, what you're doing. You could be in a relationship right now too, that there's some type of, I don't know, man, like there's some type of indecision in between you and somebody here. 2 of Swords, but we got Hangman, Knight of Swords. Like, somebody wants to talk to you. Someone's coming out of the 2 of Swords. Because I do be seeing 2 of Swords here a little bit here lately. So apart from the AI part here, we're also seeing some things here coming through. Like I said, I don't know what you're working on exactly. So, some of y'all, like, we all have different giftings and stuff, Your thing might be like, I don't know, making baskets with flowers in them, and you put your heart and soul into it. And it's beautiful, it brings joy, and you're sharing your gifts. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's so many different things, so many different giftings. And I'm not saying that people are limited to one or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, you're doing something. But also, like, it's what you want. 9 of Cups, Ace of Swords, Magician, 10 of Pentacles. The energy that you're in, your balanced, like, guide or teacher here is what Spirit's saying. Hierophant, Temperance, Star, Queen of Pentacles. Grounding. You're grounding this manifestation, man. Queen of Pentacles energy here. You really be like in nature, like you really feel at home when you're, tapping into that Mother Gaia energy. Let's get this shadow deck out and see what else comes out here. 6 of Wands. Arms raised in a V. You might like Pearl Jam or Eddie Vedder. You might know someone named Jeremy. Arms raised in a V. You might know somebody who took their own, unalive themselves, if you will. Maybe their name was Jeremy. Maybe it was when you were in school. Maybe it was a long time ago. 8 of Wands again. I just seen it in another deck. Some type of energy movement here. Again with the balancing here, because the guy is juggling, balancing things like Temperance, 8 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. I'm really be feeling like it's some type of big life manifestation for you. This may have taken a long time. You know, this is a manifestation. You're grounding. You're grounding this into the 3D. Spirit, what else we got here in this message here? 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, you can work with AI. 3 of Pentacles. But you know you're the one who's holding it. You know you're the one in control. And sometimes that control is setting boundaries and not using it for certain things, or realizing the limitations and capabilities of this thing, but also the subtle shifts in energy when using it. Be careful. I'm just saying. It's a great tool, but at the same time, just like any other great tool, invention, creation, throughout history, we can go back to gunpowder, we can go to, you know, the Manhattan Project and all that kind of nonsense. Like, there's light and shadow. Three of Wands, Queen of Swords again. Queen of Swords keeps showing. I really be feeling like someone might be a little guarded here. A little too guarded, perhaps. This Queen of Swords energy is just all like, grr. That's what I'm getting. Tell us more, Spirit. This is the card I was seeing for a while here when I was... Knight of Wands. Why do I feel like this is boundaries with AI? And I feel like this is AI. Behind it all. Do you see there's light here, shadow here. This thing operates a lot in the shadow. Ace of Swords. You know this. Now moving off of that AI topic here, because look, Spirit keeps throwing these up. Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Cups. Ace of Swords, Magician. You see here, Empress. This is down here, the Empress and Emperor. Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, 9 of Wands. You know to have boundaries up. Not just with AI, but with people. You got to handle it just like people. And so when this thing, you know, is draining energy, overstepping bounds, not staying in its lane, you got to shut it down and put that 9 of Wands energy up. Like, hey, no. It needs to be balanced, right? Doesn't matter if it's a human or a computer program, large language model, artificial intelligence, whatever it may be. There needs to be balance. 2 of Cups. Page of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Cups. So, okay, look, there's like an Emperor and Empress here that was some type of separation. 2 of Swords is in between them. Below the 2 of Swords is 3 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. I got the Page of Pentacles here with the 4 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Like, it's... So here's what it's looking like between this Emperor and Empress. 2 of Swords, 3 of Cups, the Wheel. This is where it is, or was. It's shifting from out of this. As you see, she's taking the blindfold off. Because why? Whether it's the Empress or the Emperor, maybe both want 3 of Cups. Some type of reunion, apology. Like, there's some type of miscommunication. I'm getting swords or communication. There's miscommunication, but it's all going to end out really well here with the Wheel of Fortune. Because now we're going to jump over here to the Emperor. Let me show you. This is all Aries energy too. Well, yeah. Four Wands is Aries energy. Emperor, Four Wands, Page of Pentacles. Again with grounding manifestations. Like, this stuff is... You've already did the work energetically is what I'm getting. And so, Six of Pentacles, Spirit's like, here you go. Congratulations. Well done, my son or daughter, my child. Something like that, right? Because, I mean, you're down here, like, so balanced, so full of joy. Hierophant, Temperance, Star, Queen of Pentacles. I mean, dude, like, that's so good. Like, Eight of Wands. I mean, that's the Spirit saying, like, look, this is who you are. And this is what's coming in. Because it shifts right to Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands, and then shifting over to the Emperor and Empress, where there was some type of problem. But look, I don't know what the problem was between y'all. Like I said, it might be some communication. That's all it might have been. Some type of miscommunication, or maybe someone got like triggered a little up in their feelings here, because it is Three of Cups underneath that. So Two of Swords, Three of Cups, the Wheel. But with the Wheel, it's going to balance out here. Maybe you both are looking at the potential future possibilities, whether you guys are married, in a relationship, or it's some type of no contact situation here. And remember, apply what resonates for your story. If it's a person who's like just a total POS, like, obviously this is not your energy. Right? If there wasn't equal give and take, and like something, like, you know what I mean? Like, you knew something was off. That's all I'm getting to here. Is there's resolution coming here. And it should be really solid here. Like, you might be actually looking at some type of nomad life I'm getting here. You and this person might travel a lot, or will be traveling a lot. I mean, that's a tent. It's like, I'm getting very, like, nomad vibes here. Like, there's something y'all are doing, or going to be doing here. We have been seeing the World card a lot, although it did not come out here. But Six of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, or Six of Pentacles again. Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles. What the heck? I got Six of Pentacles right here. Here's Six of Cups and another Six of Pentacles. 666. This is your karmic justice, dude. This is your dharma coming in. Like, this is also an ancestor card, so they're at play here too. Yes, they are. Could be a grandmother, a grandfather. Could be a whole group of ancestors, a whole family of ancestors. They be looking out after you. Is there any last messages here, Spirit, for the collective? I didn't know that this little story behind the AI bit was going to come out here, but you're working on something, you know, for each of you, it could be something different, right? You're really passionate about this stuff. Knight of Wands, Emperor, Seven of Pentacles. Again, with these investments that you've been making. Maybe there's people out there who made bad investments and nothing's growing. But that's not you. Your investments are growing. Your Seven of Pentacles is growing and bearing fruit, right? Like, maybe the fruit isn't as big as you want it to be right now, but yo, you're Seven of Pentacles is bearing fruit. And someone else is like, wow, what the hell? Why ain't mine growing? I don't know. Maybe you didn't water them. Like, I don't know. Three of Wands. See, someone's really in contemplation here. You really got... It could be this Emperor or Empress. They could be looking at the past and maybe some mistakes they made here. Yeah. They're stressed out. Nine of Swords. Because look, I mean, someone... Did someone misjudge you here? Because look, nothing's growing for them. And here you are. Dude, this is so clear. Here you are. Equal give and take. You're out in nature. Like, life is blooming for you. You're... Look, two doves. Lots of peace and joy. Like, you're able to... Like, you share your energy with the earth. Animals. Like, you're just doing some beautiful things out here. You might work for, you know, like the Humane Society or volunteer time or, I don't know, something with animals, like birds. Animals in general. Like, you have a big heart here. I mean, look, in the Six of Cups, your ancestors hugging a teddy bear. See, there's something about animals here. Maybe you and this ancestor, this could be someone that you actually, you know, knew in this life. Maybe you guys share some type of bond with animals, or you guys both do or did or bond with them. Maybe this person visits you as a bird or something here. Like, there's something with this ancestor. Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Like, the ancestors are overseeing this. I'm telling you, dude, someone's about ready to make a move here. Like, they've been... I don't know. It's something kind of funny here because you got things blooming and growing, and like someone's like, I don't know, man. They're just like, what the fuck? Like, this energy's really puzzled here. You did something really magical here, or something, or like whatever you did during this Two of Swords period, like it's got this person taking the blindfold off. Like, someone's seeing you, like, man, like they just really be seeing you. They see you as their shining star. And I mean, we can't make this stuff up. You notice on this card, it's just the star, right? Like, the Hierophant, not in this deck, but typically the Hierophant has other energies on there. They're usually kneeling, and it gets a little weird sometimes, depending on the energy, but, you know, it's like people kind of groveling at, like, a priest or a preacher or something like that. You know, they're giving their energy away. But you are out here, you can hold it down on your own, right? You don't need none of that outside validation. You know who you are. You know you're a sovereign energy who's tapped in to source directly, just like, hey, if they choose it, other people could do it too, right? But they don't want to, right? These are the energies walking around this earth, looking at the ground, never even looking at eye level or above. Everything is down, down, down. Been there, done that. I'm telling you, you can look at life through a negative lens or woe is me or victim mentality, or you can look at life through the positive lens, the rosy lens that, you know, things are on the up and up. Whatever you want to believe, you will create it. Whatever you want to think, you will create it. You're going to manifest it. You know? What he's doing here, intentions, thoughts, actions, taking these actions, a lifestyle, like whatever it is you're building up, it's not this. Like I said, your pentacles are growing, and clearly, because we also came out strong with the Ten of Pentacles early on, third card. Like, you're gonna have to make these decisions, all right? Like, Two of Wands. You're gonna have to make these decisions. Two of Wands, Two of Swords. Someone's coming out of indecision here. They sat, watched, and waited long enough. But I'm telling you what, they really be seeing you like so full of like healing energy with the green out here. Smart, with intellect, clarity. I mean, you've really got this person thinking here. Even in the Wheel of Fortune, this person's really thinking heavy and hard. In the Wheel, the Three of Wands and Seven of Pentacles, I'm telling you, this person has... They could have lost some sleep too. Lots of stress and depression, like anger. I'm getting off this one. Like, they're tormented. High Priestess. Five of Swords. It could have been their shadow side. For a long time, stuck in their shadow. I got a High Priest. I got that Nine of Swords, High Priestess, Five of Swords. Someone was being... I'm getting like a distorted feminine energy here. Someone was held back emotions, love, or something. It could be masculine or feminine, but it isn't. That is a feminine, distorted feminine energy, which a masculine can totally be in, but it doesn't have to be. But someone held back, played games, really held back here with this High Priestess card. But what did it lead to? It totally, like, I don't know, man. Somebody must have sat and healed for a while or something. Because, yeah, that's what I see down here. They were defensive. Look, holding the pentacle up here. Sword, ready to go. So they were ready to fly. This person might have talked some really weird stuff, some nasty stuff, or, basically, like, if they got triggered, maybe something around finances. Oh, and so they acted like an asshole. I don't know. This is like your person, like, this is a relationship or something. It could have been a fairly new, like, start, and maybe you said something, and this person, like, something around finances, and this person was like, "Say what? Don't you talk about my finances, or don't you talk about the way I speak, or to you, or maybe it's just, I don't know what." This person's a little standoffish. This person's a little standoffish. This went from AI to this. See, again, standoffish, like, around passions and feelings. Ace of Wands, sword still in the hand. Four of Swords. I told you healing. Healing and a break, man. Someone be like, I don't know, something with the night sky and animals. You got a cat here on your belly looking at you. You're looking at the cat. Could be the other energy. Doesn't have to be you. Could be the other one. Could be both of you. I don't know. Something about this, like, I feel like this person's wanting to run back to you with arms wide open in that golden retriever energy. Like, I don't know. That really stood out, and I never really seen that before. Like, this person really loves you. Whoever this is, if it's not a relationship, there's someone that's coming in. I mean, maybe they wanted to talk to you or something, but they didn't because they were, I don't know, in their head or something. But look, see, someone's like, oh, come here, my favorite energy, my favorite dog, my favorite friend, my favorite buddy. I don't know. But then it's like, it could be like inner child stuff too, because, there's children back here, but then there's two adults. Like, you guys just really click, maybe. You and this new person. It's either a new person or you guys were in something here. You know what I mean? Because it's literally side by side, just with the two swords in between. Perhaps you both spoke some really harsh words to each other or something, right? Two swords, one sword for the Empress, one sword for the Emperor. But it's like when they come together, though, these two energies complement each other. You know what I mean? He's taking action, being bold, an emperor. She's tapped into the feminine energy up here and the earth, you know? She really be feeling these cycles, She really be feeling these cycles. Maybe someone wants to stop these cycles. Maybe someone just really wants an equal give and take relationship. Four of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Maybe y'all just got off on the rough start here. Because I'm telling you, man, this Page of Pentacles and Page of Wands, they really are standoffish here. Look at them. It's like these this is this Emperor and Empress here. Maybe someone's more focused on money and the other one's more passionate. There's something here. But look, they both have swords for communication. Remember I said two swords and each one had a sword? There's lots of twos out here again. And threes. And fours. Lots of sequential numbers. Chronological. Right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we got lots of twos and threes. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. But you're definitely one of these energies. We're going to end it with this here. You're one of these energies that guide and lead people. And whichever way you do it, and you're very balanced with it. You're not doing things for external validation and stuff like that. You're out here doing it. Where's that card? Whatever that card. Here. Three of Pentacles. Like, you're working on what you're working on, but see, you don't give two shits about these guys back here. You're in your craft. You're in this energy of creating. Yes, you got people watching and, like, appreciating what you're doing. But you're not doing it for that reason per se, right? Like, it's not at the heart of it. And if you doing what you feel passionately to do, right? If that blesses other people, you're okay with that. You're not chasing people away, but you're just doing what you do. You're doing what you do. And it brings you this great joy. 9 of Cups. Lots of satisfaction. Because you found the treasure chest within. And you're leaping out of it. Right? You're starting to see these things in your actual life. You know what I mean? It's starting to take form in your actual life. So I said these manifestations, you already did the work energetically. Now it's just coming in. So look, guys, take this energy, use it responsibly. Be careful with the tools that you use. And realize it's the tool. It's a tool. It's kind of like the whole wag the dog thing. Like, the tail does not wag the dog, right? Like, the dog wags the tail. You're the hand, you're the warrior that holds the sword and wields the sword. But hey, if that sword isn't working for you, you can just sit that sword down, right? And pick up another sword. Maybe you don't even need a sword. Maybe you need a bolo. Maybe you need a crossbow. Maybe you're an archer. I'm just saying. Maybe you're a mystic. Maybe you're magical. Maybe you're an earth angel or a starseed. Hey. So maybe you use many different tools, right? Depending on what it is that you do exactly. You know? Wands in her hand. Sword, pentacle in hand. Tools. Wand, sword in hand. See, this is where I said I was going to end, but look, this is key. So this is where this person is. See the hands behind the back. 3 wands out there, but no wands in hand. See, this person was really in some, you or this person or both of you were indecision here. Not sure if this other energy was going to match for your life. Look, there's clarity. There's truth. The wheel, ace of fortune. Or, I'm so, what? The wheel, ace of fortune. So we got the ace of fortune. That's what we're ending it here. On the ace of fortune. You're the ace of fortune. Ace of fortune. You're the ace of fortune. Have a blessed day. Thank you, guys. Really hope you have a great day. And I really appreciate you all. I really do.